You want to download Aslains from WGMod.net. When you download the application, you will be double clicking the application. Of course, you choose your language. The application does take a little bit sometimes. You see on the bottom of your screen that it's trying to start. See, it's checking for updates. Okay, so then we start Aslains Mods. You want to turn on Show Preview window. Click Next. Click Next. Click Next. For the NA version, it will say World of Tanks NA. If your World of Tanks is not defaulted to this C drive games World of Tanks NA, you may want to change that. For EU, of course, you want to do it to your EU folder, so you want to double check this. Click Next. When you initially start Aslains, it will not say option 3 own choices. It will actually say something else. But for me, I want to keep my own choices so I can show you what exact mods actually installed. So I don't care about XVM, because XVM gives the wrong image to the user, especially when it tells you that you only have a 20% chance of winning, which is normally not correct. So scroll down. I have a zoom out functionality of Aslains turn on, 200 meters, 100 meters, and 300 meters. This allows you to zoom out more whenever you're trying to look around the corner. You can look across above buildings basically, so you can see if they're actually aiming at you or not. So this could be really helpful. Zoom out. It's almost in the middle of the application. We scroll down. Crosshairs. I like the crosshair that's a little bit more visible. So when I go to crosshair, I get white Korzenic. So you can see here the outline of this crosshair right here, not this middle thing, it's the outside, is the crosshair, and then this middle thing is the aim circle. So my aim circle is actually pulse, which shows as this, but technically it's not this. So the image is kind of wrong. But pulse is basically, it gives you the same word game in crosshair, except it's a little bit bolder, so it's easier to see. And then SPG if you want to do an SPG. I don't like the default because it's really hard to see, so that's why I downloaded DG. It's like a blue one. It does not represent whatever this image is displaying. This is old, I think. We'll go down. I have danger lights on. So danger lights basically tells you if it's a red, that means you were spotted or there's an enemy 50 meters from you. Then you have yellow and green. So green means that the enemy is out of sight, but they are, you can't see him. And then yellow means something can aim and shoot you. So this could be really important if you're not really good with map awareness. Whenever it's yellow in the middle or orange, whatever you want to call it, you'll be able to see a 1 or 2, so you can see how many tanks can actually shoot you that are spotted at the moment of you being spotted. Then I have auto aim. Auto aim, I block my auto aim for block shooting at Rex, block shooting at allies, which helps really nicely when somebody runs in front of you. Of course, if your velocity of your shell is really low, it may not help at all, but for your tanks that shoot fast, it may help. 6 Sense. I want to put my static icon of 6 Sense on. So you want to put the timer on, static icon, and you want to do the 10 seconds. And then you can do anything you want. You can choose any icon. So for me, it's Metal Gear Solid. I'll pick this one. And then the sound for Metal Gear Solid, I selected. The game will default it to 12 seconds because a lot of the light tanks will have a 2-second extra spotting depending on their skills, their screw skills and everything. A lot of people limit their FPS to 144 or less, depending on their monitor. If your monitor is 60, you may want to lower it to 60. It's up to you. Sometimes puts less strain on your GPU. It gets less hot. Your GPU gets less hot, and also it's nicer to have the game running on a stable FPS instead of jumping from 60 FPS to 200 FPS. But it's personal preference. For me, I don't use it because I have NVIDIA, and NVIDIA allows you to limit your FPS for all your games in their control panel. So I have that turned on in my control panel. Then I have fog remover. I have the stickers, limpet big stickers. This allows you to actually turn off 3D styles. So if you don't like to play against people that have a 3D style because you can't shoot the 3D styles, turn it off. So you can configure it in the game whenever you enable it here. Then WoT tweaks, I'll turn off the exhaust smoke, wreckage smoke, tank destruction effects, and tree motion. That's basically moving of trees. I think there's one more thing. Anonymizer on the battle results. Hangar booster viewer. That's basically if somebody pops a booster, your clanner yourself, it will indicate it nicely on in your garage so you can easily see it. Battle hit review. This is a program that allows you to see if somebody hits you. You can review it after the match to see where they hit you, because sometimes you think like, how did he pin me? And when you have this software, you can actually kind of review it. I've extended friends and blacklists because I have a lot of people blacklisted for no reason. And if you want to delete them, you have to delete them one by one, and I'm not doing that, so I'm just leaving them on there. Then I have skins on destroyed vehicles. I put it on white. When somebody's hiding behind a vehicle, it's really hard to see where you can shoot him. So when a destroyed tank is actually white or their tracks are white, you can easily identify to where the other enemy's tank is and where you can pin him. Same for military equipment and train wagons. I've got it on white as well. And then Modpacker version checker. This allows the mod to check if the version is out of date, and it will let you know in a little pop-up window to say, "Hey, there's a new version. Still go download a new version." But whenever you install a new Aslains mod, the newest update, you do not have to uninstall the old one and then install the new one. You will just install the new one, and the new one will automatically override the old one. And then you want to click next. You want to delete the first one, so it says strongly advised and advised. So the first two you want to keep on. You're going to click next. You want to install. It's going to download and extract. We're not going to do any of this, and then we're going to click finish. And that's it.